Dear students, welcome to Elite Studies. I am L.K. Naik. Today I am going to teach you how to solve a given pair of linear equations in two variables by graphical method. Before studying that, let us play a game. This will help you to understand the things very easily. The game is, you have to guess what? Ram and Shyam are two friends. The amount in rupees possessed by Ram and twice the amount possessed by Shyam together gives rupees 50. Now we have to guess what is the actual amount possessed by Ram and what is the amount possessed by Shyam. Now here, let us see. What is the condition? Ram and Shyam, the amount possessed by Ram means Ram's amount. Ram's amount possessed by and twice the amount possessed by Shyam. And means plus. Twice means two times. In English, two times means 2 into. Thrice means 3 into. 4 times 4 into. So twice means 2 into. So 2 into amount possessed by Shyam. So it is Shyam's amount. Ram's amount plus and twice the Shyam's amount together gives 50. Here, the thing is that can we guess the exact amount possessed by Ram and the exact amount possessed by Shyam? No. Let us see how. Let us plot a table. Let us make a table. Ram's amount and Shyam's amount. Now, let us have a couple points. If you consider Ram's amount to be 0, suppose he has got no amount, then definitely Shyam's amount will be 2 into 25, means 50, then Shyam's amount will be 25. Similarly, if you consider Shyam's amount as 0, he doesn't have any amount, then Shyam's amount let us consider to be 0. Then definitely 2 into 0 is 0, so Ram's amount will be 50. If you consider Ram's amount to be suppose 10, then what will be Shyam's amount? 50 minus 10, that will be 40. So twice into 20 will be 40. So Shyam's amount will be 20. Have a look. Twice Shyam's amount. 40 plus 10, it is 50. So if you take Shyam's amount as 15, or suppose you take 20. If you take Ram's amount as 20, then 50 minus 20, 30. 30 divided by 2, 15. Check, twice is amount 30 plus 20, 50. Suppose it is take 10, 20, 30. If Ram's amount is a 30 and Shyam's amount, the 50 minus 30, 20. 20 divided by 2, 10. Similarly, you can take 30, you can take 40. If you take 40, then it will be 50 minus 10, 40. The 40 divided by 2, if it is 40, the 50 minus 10, 50 minus 40, 10 by 5. So it double into 10. So like this way, you can get infinite pair of such values. So what we can say? We cannot exactly guess what is the exact amount possessed by Ram and the exact amount possessed by Sam. Yes, we can have all these values. If Sam's amount is this, then Ram's amount will be that. If Sam's amount is this, then Ram's amount will be that. But we don't know the exact value. So this means from this particular equation, from this given particular condition, we are unable to guess what is the exact amount possessed by Ram and what is the exact amount possessed by Sam. So in this game, we couldn't guess. Then the question is, what is the solution? How to guess? To guess, we need one more condition. Why? Why we need one more condition? Because the unknowns are two. As I have told you in the earlier classes, if there are two unknowns, we need two equations, means two conditions. Had there been only one, then it would have been easier. From one equation only. But since there are two unknowns, we need two equations. So you see from here, from one given condition, we are unable to predict the amount possessed by Ram and the amount possessed by Sam. So to get that, we need one more condition. Let that another condition be Ram's amount, say Ram's amount is thrice the Sam's amount. This is another condition. Ram's amount is thrice the Sam's amount. If you convert it to the mathematical statement, then what happens? That is Ram's amount means is equal to, remember this important things, is means equal to, thrice means 3 into, and Sam's amount. So Ram's amount is thrice the Sam's amount. Ram's amount is thrice 3 times the Sam's amount. Now in this case, let us again have a table like this. And let us see what happens. Now Ram's amount. Suppose if the Ram's amount here, let us suppose you can take any Sam's amount. It may be 0. If Sam's amount is 0, then Ram is 3 into 0, 0. If Sam's amount is 10, then Ram's amount is 3 into 10, 30. If Sam's amount is suppose 5, then Ram's amount will be 15. If Sam's amount is suppose 20 or 15 suppose, 15, then Ram's amount will be 45. Similarly, if Sam's amount is suppose 20, then Ram's amount will be 60. And so on. Let us take another example. If Sam's amount is 25, then it will be 75. So there is no end to such pair. So then now you see, now if you see these two conditions, here this pair of values will satisfy this condition because we have derived this pair of values from here only. Here we have derived these values from this condition. So all these points are going to satisfy this, and all these points are going to, all these pair of values are going to satisfy this equation. If you see at these both of these tables, which is the common thing? This will satisfy this will satisfy this. So we have to find such a pair of points which is common to both. So you see, if you see there, this particular value is common to both. This means Ram's amount is 30 and Sam's amount is 10, and here in this case Ram's amount is 30 and Sam's amount is 10 is satisfying both the conditions. So now our guess is correct. Means now we are not guessing. We are now found, we have by the help of mathematics, we have found the exact amount possessed by Ram and the amount possessed by Sam. Now Ram's amount is 30 and Sam's amount is 10. You see, Ram's amount is 30, Sam's amount is 10. So Sam's amount is 10 means 10 into 2, 20 plus 30, 50. This is satisfied, this condition is satisfied here. Here, Sam's amount is thrice of smart amount is Ram's amount. So you see thrice of Sam's amount, means 3 into 10 is 30. So here lies the meaning of two linear equations, a pair of linear equations in two variables. How many variables are there? There are two variables, the amount possessed by Ram and the amount possessed by Sam. For this, we have made two equations and we have found this pair of values, and those pair of values for which both the conditions will be satisfied will be the answer to this question. So if you try to write this whole thing mathematically, how can we write? This one, this condition 1, this is the 1 and this is 2. This 2, if Ram's amount is suppose x and Sam's amount is suppose y, then this can be written as x, this can be written as plus 2 into y, 2y is equal to 50. And here again if you transform this into mathematical statement, then Ram's amount you have considered as x is equal to, and this 3 into y, this is 3, Sam's amount is y, so it is 3y. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. So here as you have these two are same thing, only the way of writing is different. These two are same thing, only the way of writing is different. So from here we have got this. So these are the pair of values which satisfy this equation, and these are the pair of values which satisfy this equation. So and those, then what are those values of x and y which satisfies both? That is x is equal to 30, because this is now x. This is now Ram's amount is x and Sam's amount is y. So x equal to 30 and y is equal to 10 is going to satisfy both these equations. And these are the solutions to these equations. So this, how we have arrived? We have arrived by hit and trial method. If this is this and that is that. But how to derive it very specifically? Now let us see. So I will just rub these things out. So let us write these two equations at the top. X plus 2y is equal to 50. X plus 2y is equal to 50 and x is equal to 3y. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Here let us try to understand how to solve this thing. This we have done it by hit and trial method. We are finding this. Now how to do this thing graphically? Most important thing, now since this is a linear equation, as I have already told you in the previous class, as this is a linear equation and two variable, and linear means a straight. So if you plot the graph of this particular equation, you will get a straight line. Similarly, this is again a linear equation two variable, if you plot the graph of this equation, again you will get a straight line. Now these two straight lines, let us see how. Let us try to plot this. Now what will happen? This is for the equation x plus 2y is equal to 50, and this is for the equation x is equal to 3y. Now how do we generally plot? We take a vertical axis like this and a horizontal axis like this. This is the positive x-axis and this is the negative x-axis. This is the positive y-axis and this is the negative y-axis. Here this plane is called the Cartesian plane. This plane, again I will repeat, this plane is called the Cartesian plane. This is the first quadrant, This is the, you have studied in the earlier classes, class 9, I mean to say. This is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant, like this. This is very important. Please remember this thing. First quadrant, Roman first. This is second quadrant, this is the third quadrant, and this is the fourth quadrant. It goes in an anti-clockwise direction. Now, how to plot these things? We have to scale it. Now, what is the maximum point? It can go 50, here it can go 60 or 75. You will see Ram's amount, it can go up to 75. So, how to do it? Let us say it is, let us equal spacing, it is 10, 20, then 30, or you can take 20, 40, or 10, 20, 30, okay, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, so on. Here also we can take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, so on. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So here, only thing to remember that this is spacings must be of equal. Spacings must be equal. Now let us try to plot. Now here, since this will give you a straight line, so we no need to plot all these. It will be time consuming. Because if to draw a specific line, we need only 2 points. Because through 2 points, only one line can pass. Through a given single point, infinite lines can pass. But through 2 given points, only a single line can pass. So here, to plot the graph of this equation x plus 2y is equal to 50, only 2 points are sufficient. You can take any of the 2. And third point will take only for confirmation. Generally, we take 3 or 4 points, not more than that. And try to take such points which will not come in decimal to make the plotting easier. So, first is Ram's amount is 0. So, this x, because Ram's amount has been considered as x. So, x is equal to 0. Sam's amount is y. Now, Ram's amount is as x and Sam's amount is as y. Ram's amount x and Sam's amount as y. So, if x is equal to 0, this is the point 0, 0. We have pointed as 10, 20, 30, 40 like this way. Ram's amount is 0, if x is 0, then Sam's 25. This is the Sam's amount x is 25. So, 10, 20 is half. This is the point. This is the point. 25. 10, 20, 25. Then Ram's amount is 50. This is the x-axis. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And Sam's amount is 0. Sam's amount is 0. This is axis. Sam's amount is 10, 20, 30, 40. Sam's amount is 0. So, this is another point. So, the line is going like this. The line is going like this, approximately. I am drawing it approximately. With a graph paper, you will get the very precise values. So, this is the line. So, this is the graph. You see how you are getting. Why? I could have drawn like this. I could have drawn like this. But why I have drawn like this? Let us take another point. 10, 20. X is equal to 10. It is 10. And it is 10 and Sam's is 20. 10, 20. You see, it is coming like this. You see. So, this is the point. This is the point. This point is 0, 25. X is 0. This point is 0, 25. And this point is 10, 20. And this point is x is equal to 50 and 0. Let's take another point. Suppose 20 and 15. Ram's amount is 20, 10, 20, and it is 15. You see, it is 15 will be here. It is coming. You see, roughly it is coming. So this is the point. X is equal to 20, and this So it is sufficient. From here you can see all these points are lying on a straight line. So 2 is enough, and one more we can take only for confirmation, whether if the points are correct or not. So this shows that we have correct, our plotting is correct. Now let us go for this. Let us go for this. This is what? Now I will take a red pen. Ram's amount is 0, 0. So this is the point. So this is the graph of the equation. Which equation? This is the graph of the equation. X plus 2y is equal to 50. Now let us take this one, 0, 0. And Ram's amount 30 and it is 10. Ram's amount is X is 30, 10, 20, 30, and it is 10. It is coming here. It is coming 10, 20, 30, and it is 10. It is coming here. So you see, we have got the line. We have got the line. We have got the line is going like this, because 2 points are sufficient to get a specific line. But to confirm, we will take another 1 point. 50. Ram's amount is, suppose 60 and 20. Ram's amount is 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And it is 20. You see 20. It is coming. From here if you go, now it is coming, you see. It is coming. It is 60 and it is coming to be 20. So the graph of this will be yes, roughly I have made it. So this is the graph of this equation. X is equal to 3y. Now what we see? Now we try to solve these two given pair of linear equations graphically. Here, very, very important, this is a linear equation. So I have already told you several times, a linear equation will invariably give a straight line graph. So this is the straight line graph. So here, remember, 2 points are more than sufficient to get the line, to get the graph of this equation. But for confirmation, we can take 2 more points as we have taken here. Similarly for the second equation. Now you should understand one thing very clearly. Those points which are on this line will satisfy this equation, not that. And those points which are on this line will satisfy this equation, but not this. This is very, very important. Listen to me very carefully, dear students. This is the most important thing. Now, all those points on this line, there are infinite points. Suppose if you take a point here, this point, since it is not lying on this line, this point, since it is not lying on this line, so it will not satisfy this equation. Similarly, if you consider this point, since this point is lying on this line, it will satisfy this, but not this. Then which point is going to satisfy both the given equations? My dear students, this is the point. The point of intersection of these two lines, because this point is what? That is the 30, this is x equal 30 and it is 10. This point is 30, 10. X is equal to 30 and y is equal to 10. So here, why? Because this point is lying on the black line, also this point is lying on the red line. So therefore it will satisfy both. Means this x is equal to 30 and y is equal to 10 is going to satisfy both the equation, and that was our ultimate aim. That is how to get those values of x and y which will satisfy these two equations. I hope you have understood it. Still, if it is not clear to you, you can write your comments. I will explain you some more important things and I will rub it. I hope it is clear. Now there will be two given equations. There will be two given equations. Suppose a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Here conditions a1, b1, c1 belongs to real number and a square plus b square not equal to 0. Similarly, the same condition here, a2 square plus b2 sorry a2 b2 c2 belongs to real number and a2 square plus b2 square is not equal to 0. In the next class I will make you clearly this about this why this condition required. But now let us focus on this. This is the equation 1 and this is the equation 2. This is equation 1 and this is the equation 2. Now since, I will again repeat, since these are linear equations, so the graph will be a straight line. This graph will be also a straight line. Now what will be, now if there are two straight lines, and these two straight lines is definitely going to lie on a plane. This is the Cartesian plane. These two lines, if you plot, straight line, straight line. So what will be they may be possible ways. The two straight lines may be intersecting, as we have seen in the previous example. It may be intersecting at a particular point, or have a look. There will be two lines if you plot. Now here, because these two lines are coplanar, there is no question, because the opposite of coplanar lines are skew lines. This is skew lines we are not going to study. Because these two lines, because we are drawing the lines on a plane, x and y plane, Cartesian plane. So these two lines are on a plane. So as these two lines are in a plane, so there are three possible ways to draw two lines. Three possible ways. Either they will be intersecting like this, either they will be intersecting like this, or they may be parallel like this, or they may overlap. They may be coincident. Only these are the three possibilities of two lines to be drawn onto a given plane. There is no fourth possibility, no more. There are only three possibilities: intersecting lines, parallel lines, or coincident lines. Now here what will happen? If these two given equations, if the graph of these two equations are like this, then you will get a definite solution to it, as we got it earlier. So such type of these intersecting lines. Here parallel lines, and here these are coincident lines. Extremely important, dear students. A lot of questions. Yeah, definitely you are going to you will be asked a question on this. Definitely, there is no doubt at all. And in the example question also, lot of tricky questions will be based on this concept. Intersecting lines. Be very clear. Try to understand. Intersecting lines. When the two equations will be given to you, there are three possibilities: intersecting, parallel, or coincident. On how will you know whether it is intersecting, parallel, or coincident? One, either you draw it actually, but this is time consuming. There is one other way also that we will study in the next class, that is at the glance. By observing the value of this a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2 without doing the graph also, we can predict whether the graphs will be intersecting, parallel, or coincident. That we will study in the next class. Now you see, if the lines are intersecting, you will get a definite solution. So you will have a unique solution, as in the previous example. Unique solution. As in the previous example, we got Ram's amount is 30 and Sam's amount is 10. X equal 30 and Y equal 10. Like this, if it is intersecting. If it is parallel, then there will be no solution. no solution. If they're coincident, infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. Let me explain. Intersecting, because this is the point which is lying on this line also and this line also, so it will satisfy both the given equation. Here now not even no point is common to, they are equidistant, they are just like parallel tracks, railway tracks, so there is no point in common. The points which are here are not lying here and the points which are here are not lying here, so there is no single point or unique solution to this pair of equations. So if the lines, if you plot the graph of two given equations and if they comes out to be parallel, then simply there will be no solution because there is no point in common. In this case, there will be infinitely many solutions because what if you consider a point here, so it is lying on the red line as well as it is also lying on the black line. So therefore, whatever the points are on the black line, vice versa, whatever lines are on the black line, it is also lying on the red line. So there are many points here which will satisfy these two given equations. So there will be infinitely many solutions. So I hope I have made my point clear. In the next class also, we will do some questions on graphical only with greater details. Means under what condition this will be like this, parallel or coincident, without plotting the graph. That is very, very important. So that we will see in the next class. Till then, you enjoy. So let me tell you, if you have understood it very well. If you have still any doubt, then you please write in the comments. I will try to explain further details. And if you like the video, dear students, please subscribe and hit the bell icon just for motivation, and also at the same time you will get notifications also. Thank you.